What, are you not able to? Are you going to go through the portal?
No, I was just searching around.
I'm just reading the books to see if any of them give me skills. Because some of these books can give you skill ups.
What you doing? Nothing, just hanging around. Just hanging around. That's hilarious. Have you seen that TikTok where that dude that has those boogity eyes? He's like, just hanging around.
Oh, I think the one black guy that has a really small head and really big eyes.
Yeah. Just hanging around. He's always talking big. He's talking big smack. Like, funny.
All right. Let's go through those portals, see what we can get ourselves into.
I kind of need to level up. I'm only level 6 now.
Well,
I
you
get
can.
that from
If you go into the portal, there's quests on the other side usually, and things you can fight. I'm gonna go through the green one, maybe. Wait, where's the green one take you? Patrol the Apocrypha,
I don't know,
the
but
Endless
when I was
Library.
putting that trampoline together earlier, I told my kids, get me my nicotine pouches now.
Michelle, you don't want to go through this green portal?
I don't know where the fuck the green portal is.
It was downstairs. You just went outside.
I just came through this door because I couldn't see anywhere else to go but through this door. I don't see any stairs. There they are.
And a colour that has spark. What do you want, you vagabond?
What are you doing here, Goodman?
What does it look like? I'm handing out wine from my
I'm heartburn from the hail.
I figured I'd pour a cask
Heartburn
or
from
two into
hail.
them.
All right, come through the green portal.
For it. What
Search.
about your good self? Would you like to try
Ash.
Free wine.
Leaving that. I'm leaving it. Buh.
All right, so we're in an apocalypse universe now.
Oh no, the zombies are coming.
There's a quest right here.
Let's see that.
I have to say, I didn't expect that. You're right. It has a real bite to it.
Forgive me, Goodman, but say no more. In Vino Veritas, and the truth in my...
How often I deal with them. Mortal ignorance always wasn't mine.
I don't see a quest, but
You don't see someone here with a
yeah, I
quest?
talked to him, but he didn't give me a quest, I don't think.
If it wasn't for those fucking monks selling their wine everywhere they can,
All right, well,
I
let's
might
get
have
your
a
level
chance.
up. Let's
Not like
kill
this.
some bosses and stuff. Let's see.
Is there anything I could do to help you?
Would the dog piss in my boots again the next morning?
I meant your business troubles.
Oh, I see. Maybe you could. If you're not from around here, that is.
No, I'm not.
Allow me to introduce myself. Caspar Rudolph, vineyard owner and a not very successful wine
I'm
seller.
here.
I'm Henry.
Maybe you could help me, Henry. I'm looking for someone who's not well known in Kuttenberg. Someone who can pretend to be someone
Go to the
else,
bathroom, dude.
if you know what I mean.
You know,
Sure, why not?
girls don't poop.
If all you need is someone folk won't recognise.
The monks in Setlet's monastery
You're
make
full of
excellent
shit.
wine. They
You're
call it
literally full of
the
shit.
monastery. People
No,
can't get
it's
enough of
probably
it.
the one who had that
And I
biggest
can't
nervous
figure out
response
what
the
their
other day.
secret is. But I intend to find out.
I got so full of shit that it
Right,
rubbed
I
up
understand
against
what you
my
want from me.
nerves and just
but
flipped
if
my
it's a
switch.
secret, it won't be easy.
No,
It's like,
it won't.
bitch, you're out.
But don't
Good
worry.
night.
I have a
Shit
plan.
your pants.
The custodian of the monastery vineyard has a relative in town, an innkeeper called Havel. And this Havel is a real know-it-all when it comes to wine. He really likes to boast about it. If you were to pose as a sommelier who's just come back from abroad, I'm
Harper, come
sure
here a
he'd be
minute.
happy to talk to you, and maybe he'll reveal something.
I have something for you.
You want me to be smellier? I don't see how that could make a good impression on him.
Not smellier, sommelier. It's a wine expert. Just
Sommelier, a
act
wine
intelligent
expert.
and use some foreign words. It'll be easy. I have some books
Sommelier.
about wine at home. Maybe you could read through them. You do know how to read, right? Havel's a bit thick anyway, so it won't be hard to
Doing a
impress
quest
him.
where I have to become a wine expert.
The book might come in handy.
For what
Can I
game
borrow
is
it?
this?
Kingdom
When
Come
I
Deliverance
said
2.
I have it, that wasn't entirely accurate.
What's the truth then?
The book belongs to me, but I lent it to someone, and she hasn't given it back yet. Miss Adleta Manlica should have it. I lent it to her during our, let's call it our friendship, which has come to an end.
Didn't you say you're married?
What has that to
Can't
do with
interact
anything?
this
Oh,
pixie
I'm sure
thing.
your wife wouldn't mind if you asked an old girlfriend to return a book you lent her.
Oh dear. Adleta used to have rather more friends than might be expected of a respectable young woman.
I only picked
But
this
her
game
family's
up
patience
because
ran
of
out, so
Antoine.
they arranged her marriage
this
and
game
put an
back
end
up
to her
because of Antoine.
dalliances. Since then, Adleta has been
he's barely
confined to her
playing it
room and guarded like the crown jewels.
And you want me to break in?
Well, yes. Master Swordsmith Manlicher has a house in Lethlilskar Street. Adleta is either locked in
Yeah,
her
I
room
do
or
miss playing
walks in the
Shroud.
gardens behind the Italian court, where she is
I kinda wanna
guarded by her
re-download it
brother.
to see
The
what's
Manlichers
new.
don't want any more problems.
It doesn't matter. I'll find a way to get the book back.
Great! Any more questions?
Do you have any idea what this secret might be?
They're monks, so it could be anything. Maybe they put the crushed up bones of saints in
Trying
it,
to do every
or they
single side
sing
quest this
hymns to the
time.
wine. How should I know?
Do you really
This
think
game's just
Harville would
that
just tell
awesome.
me the secret? You don't even know if he actually knows it. Or it might just be a rumor.
Havel really is a bit thick. Either the monks have a
Guess I
secret
should
and Havel
go
will
back
tell
and
you,
try and get
or there's no secret
Bell.
and Havel will confirm it.
I'll get right on it then.
Excellent. And don't forget, making an impression is the main thing. So fix yourself up a bit first. I don't think you'd make a very good impression on Havel in that state. Farewell, and take a bath for goodness sake. You look awful.
Telling me to take a bath. I look awful. There's actually bathhouses in this game.
Yeah, wash your body, you
I
nasty
have
fuck.
people, like, I think I was carrying dead bodies or walking in poop or something, so everybody's telling me to stay. Well, you have 3 loadouts. One for, like, stealing, one for battle, and one for, like, charismatic talking and shit.
Mm.
Yeah, if you carry dead people or do walk in some poop or something like that, it'll make you stink until you get a bath. Like, you can't just wash in a bucket.
Take me to a whole
That's
house.
basically the
I'm
bathhouses
sorry,
are
I
a
want all
whorehouse
these
too.
things.
So you can get laid in a bath at the same time in this game.
What do you want?
I need
If
a
only-
bath.
Certainly.
Only real life worked like that.
I'd like to get to know one of your pretty bathmaids.
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows.
I can't wait.
Great.
I'll gladly.
Great.
That cheap in real life, 26 groschen.
The best night I've had in a long
Porch bug.
time, I must say.
Oh no, my clothes are all bloody from my nice looking clothes. Oh, those are my stealing clothes.
You're stealing
Yeah,
clothes.
it's all black
I
clothes
certainly
with
wouldn't mind.
low noise and low noise making. So when you're like sneaking around at night and robbing people, this game's basically Grand Theft Auto medieval, basically. That's all it is.
Sounds interesting. Well, Michelle has not logged back in yet. Bookbinder spider?
should have a light.
Careful. It's not coming.
I apologise.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
Cock feathers or chaperone?
A large
Double
beer for me.
chaperone. Ooh.
Man, this game, I am finding Elder Scrolls really boring. Like, me, Michelle, and Antoine, we can't seem to, like, agree to get together at a certain time, and we can't seem to, like, collect the same fucking quest.
Yeah.
And I spent, like, $25 to get, like, the extended pack. I should not have even done that.
Not a big fan of it.
Innkeeper,
I mean, I played it back in the day, long time ago.
Yeah, and it's like an old game. Antoine suggested we play it, and I was like, all right, I mean, I've got an account.
Put some clothes on, you scoundrel.
Somebody came into my room and told me to put some clothes on. Like, what's so rude? They're gonna come in my room and tell me to put clothes on.
Someone just did that?
In the game. I'm literally in my room trying to get dressed. Someone came in and told me to put clothes on. I'm trying to get dressed up in my noble's outfit.
I would have just like, no, we're going like this now. See what you've done. This is
Yeah, I
what you
look
get.
so dorky right now with this chaperone. The colors don't match at all, but I don't even care. As long as I have all noble clothes stuff on it, it'll pass the quest. There's a noble's hood I can put on too.
I need my pink blanket. Will you bring it to me?
So, you know how Rory will throw tantrums where he dumps stuff out? Well, he's thrown tantrums where he's dumped out his toys. He's picked them right back up afterwards. Because I've started getting him to pick up stuff. Like, he knows to pick up all of his toys.
Huh?
I need my phone, Noelle.
Pretty sure Rory killed your phone already.
I'm dreading this. I'm not really feeling this. Right. What?
Neighbor?
We don't have to play Elder Scrolls, Michelle.
Can I have a Milky Way, Mama?
What, Noelle?
Milky Way, please.
Yeah, you can have one.
Yay!
Michelle, we don't have to play Elder Scrolls. We could play something different.
Into Vino, Veritas.
And wine speaks the truth. That's what in Vino Veritas. Veritas. It's in Vino Veritas.
That's the name of the quest I'm doing.
It's Greek. And wine speaks the truth.
Christ, pardon me.
Study Casper's book on wine and make an impression on Havel at the Tavern Keeper.
Are you in ESO right now?
Me?
Yeah, I am.
No,
He's playing.
Kingdom Come.
Yeah, I'm here.
Mm.
He's playing too. All right, so again, go by Matthew. You can go by Matt.
I don't have that game.
Yeah, no, you'll have the first one.
Yeah, he doesn't have. I don't. I don't have the second one. I'm not buying the second one right now because it's like $60 or $70.
Yeah, I can't afford it right now. But yeah, did you want to try playing a different game, Michelle?
I'm in this hole.
At your service.
The only game that I have, Matt, that you have is World of Warcraft. The only other game that I play right now is Fortnite, and you don't play Fortnite.
How much is Enshrouded?
I don't know, but I don't have that game, and I'm not interested in buying any more MMORPGs.
It's not an MMORPG.
It's a building game. Absolutely
And
love
combat
that
game.
game. It's one of my top 10 favorites.
I'm more into Battle Royale games right now. It's alright. I'll just play whatever everybody else wants to play.
Oh, my nutsack. Oh, my testicle. Ah. Pain. Oh.
Grüß dich. Was wünschst du?
All right, so.
I'd like to go into the
What
gardens.
do you want to play, Michelle?
Why are you on guard here?
I'm afraid my sister is resting in the gardens and doesn't wish to be disturbed.
Well, you disconnected, didn't you?
Do these gardens belong to you, so you can decide who goes in?
Like I said, my
I'm
sister
on my way back
doesn't
to
want
ya.
to be disturbed, and my father, Master Mannlicher, doesn't want it either.
That's a very fine sword you have, Goodman.
And so it should be. It was made by my father, a master swordsmith.
Well, you can tell it's perfectly balanced at first glance. I may not be able to see the blade, but the way the hilt is fitted is clearly the work of a master craftsman.
It seems you know your stuff, good man.
I'm an apprentice swordsmith.
For someone from Kuttenberg? I'm surprised I haven't seen you before.
No, my master is Martin Menschy from Prague. We're just traveling north. My master wants to deliver a piece in person.
You don't say. Master Menschy is in Kuttenberg? Do you think I could talk to him? I admire his work, and so does my father.
Of course.
Don't run from me.
Come to the Hangman's Halter Tavern. My master will be pleased to have company.
Running away.
Thanks.
It's resetting itself.
If you want to enter the gardens, go ahead. Just
All right.
keep away from my sister.
So-
My father has forbidden her to speak to men.
Don't worry. I'll give you my word as a swordsmith.
Wiedersehen.
We wander around, try and find a city.
This is so pretty. It's a garden inside the castles.
I'm aiming that at you, but it's not killing you.
I'm my own healer.
I can talk.
Do you know how to do this with the controller,
Are
Michelle?
you Miss Adletta?
That's
Why
me.
is there a
And
tentacle here?
what is your name? You
Oh, all right,
handsome
disappeared.
fellow.
Henry.
All right, so
A nice
let's see.
name.
I don't have.
But I have to
much
warn
of
you,
this
I
map
won't be amiss
unlocked,
for much
but
longer. Seeing you here makes me
there is
regret
a
that a little,
portal
though.
The pleasure's all
to the
mine.
right of us.
I'm here on
And
behalf
there's
of
a-
Caspar Rudolph.
There's a bunch of stuff
It's about
here.
the book he lent you.
Casper?
What's this?
Oh, the poor thing got a proper hiding from my father. How is he?
All right.
He's well. His wine business is flourishing.
I know perfectly well that it's not flourishing. But I'm glad Casper at least has good friends.
There's a harpy over here.
What about that book?
It's an imp.
Do you have it?
You're walking in
When
circles.
we were friends,
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this
he
thing.
gifted me that book. There was no mention of it being on loan. And now he wants it back all of a sudden?
I'm streaming this wine quest, by the way, if you guys want to see it. Very hard.
What if we became friends and you gave me the book?
You're taking a big risk, good man. My father could have your tongue cut out for that kind of talk. He's not too keen
There's a
on
quest
my
over here.
friends.
Where?
That doesn't bother me.
But it's not that easy to become a friend of mine.
Ciphered.
First, you need
Yep.
to
Numinous.
impress me
Grimoire.
somehow.
All right.
It's not
I
letting me
could
do
write
anything.
a poem for you.
love poetry.
You can't take it?
I have to warn you that my taste is rather refined.
One stolen glance, tender and true.
You can't pick up the quest
Captured
and
my
use it?
heart.
No.
Beholden to you.
All right, let's just get
Your
out of here,
beauty
then.
and grace, like flowers in
If you open up
spring.
the map, you can
As the
fast
rising
travel back
sun,
to the
you make the
shrine that's in the
birds
bottom right corner, and it'll take us right back
That
to
wasn't bad.
where we came in at.
man.
Maybe it is level locked for some of the quests.
How about a kiss?
Here, now? In broad daylight?
Why not? We're alone here.
That's what you think.
Did you open the map?
I
and
don't
travel
want to
back
make
the
my
shrine?
family angry.
No,
And it would be a
I
pity if you came to
am
harm as well.
finally
So
able
you don't
to
want...
If the circumstances were
learn
different,
my
who
level
knows?
6 things, so that's what I was
But
doing.
your charming courtship has made me happy.
But I'd like to take Casper's book now.
Of course. That's what you came for, isn't it?
I have the book, so I'll be off.
Farewell, Henry. Never forget me.
Had to swoon a girl to get a book. Pretty cool. She wanted to kiss me, but the guards would basically chop my head off if I did it in public.
Give me a succubus.
Dad would have me ordered executed.
Oh, not this again.
I'm sorry.
Better be sorry, young sir, in the way of a noble like that. Fake noble.
You guys
Yeah,
still there?
you hear me?
Yeah.
I just had to take my mic out and clean my ear because it was, you know what it's like when you get your earbuds been in for a while and it just kind of itches a little bit.
It let me pick up the quest after I did that.
All right, let me come back to you then. What was the
You
name
have
of the
a kind
quest? Because you have to
master.
switch to it.
Cypher, Drayla. Drayla's pack.
Charisma, yeah, right, you know? 30.
For glory.
Find Cypher Platus. Riding
that's
Edifice.
I got. The quest I got was Numinous Grimoire Volume 2. Travel to player.
My fox potions.
I swear to God, it better take me to you. Nope. Right. I have to run all the way back to you now.
Surprised I didn't pop my speech potion before I went and talked to that girl.
You silly
My.
puppy.
Basically just going to restart my live stream after every quest and then basically catalog each quest of the game under a live stream. Streaming this time of night too is the best, I think. Anywhere from like midnight till like 10 a.m. Seems like streaming in America is much better at that time of day. Like if you stream during business hours or like 5 to 12 p.m., it's like you hardly get any viewers. But late at night, you get more.
Greetings, sir.
This says talk to Reyna. I have a bunch of quests.
Pavel, the owner of the local inn,
Go
I
to the
assume?
Numinous
That I am.
War Volume 2.
How can I help you?
When I asked where I should go in this city for good wine,
That's the
your
one
inn
that's
was
here.
recommended.
You've come to
I
the
don't
right
have that
place.
quest.
You won't find better wine in this city.
Oh yeah,
Have you
yeah, I
come
do.
from
Down
far
I was
away?
gonna say we picked
Very
up
far,
the same
Goodman.
one.
I'm Henry, and I rarely hear my name spoken in my native tongue.
You don't say. Where's the last place you were?
Ooh, look at this guy.
I travelled around France.
Wonderful. It's not often I get the chance to talk to someone so well traveled. It'd be nice to have someone to discuss the drink of kings with.
An invitation I can't refuse.
Ooh, there's two.
Thank you.
Well, good man. How shall we begin our tasting?
Oh, Fat Boy's
I
running
know.
away.
How about a little white to begin with?
Not
Excellent.
sure why.
He's about ready to die.
So, what do you say to that?
Hints of vanilla. That's uncommon. And I have to say, that greenish spring colour is perfect.
You're right. A rare flavor and color tone. It's essentially a lighter wine. I like it because it's suitable for many occasions. When I don't know what to serve,
I just
I
want to see
pull
what
out a
this glowy
Moravian
thing is
white.
over here.
My father-in-law
way.
loves it. He'll be a blessed 70 years old this year, so I'm giving him a few casks to make his old age a little
Always
merrier.
read a bookshelf anytime you
That's
walk
very
past
kind
it
of you.
because it could increase your
There's
skills.
nothing but misers in this town. They wouldn't think twice about taking their own mother's last piece of bread. I'm not like that. Do I have money? Of course. But I don't hoard it. I try to make people around me happy.
And you're treating me to this wine. You're a real Samaritan. And like it says in the Bible, you give drink to the thirsty.
Anyway, let's have a cup of something else.
My thoughts
remote's
exactly.
not working right.
What shall we... Ah, I know.
Holy what? There's
Let's
so
have
much
some
stuff
red.
in here.
How about a young Blaufränkisch from Austria? Or as we call it in Bohemia, Blue Frankovka.
From you, Goodman.
Who Frankovka?
Pour away.
My rings look so pimp on my hand.
Quite a
My
decent
noble gloves.
vintage.
A bit bitter for my tastes. But you said it's a young Blaufränkisch. I'm getting notes of black currant. The colour is dark,
I
almost
don't want it.
purple, but as it should be.
Do wood scrap.
Yes,
Like, it
the
won't
colour
let me out of it.
enchants me every
I see.
time. Almost
Out of
like
what?
drinking from an
Oh, here's a
inkwell.
bookshelf.
Oh, I've never drunk ink. Would you recommend it?
My grandfather used to say, "You won't know till you've tried it." He lived and died by that saying.
Gosh, dang it.
What happened to him?
Well, the poor fella suffered from ulcers. So one day, true to his favorite saying, he tried drinking spirits to cure himself.
Doesn't really
Burn
seem
the
like I'm getting
canker,
any
he said.
skills from this.
Well, he
I wonder,
budgeted so
are they all the
thoroughly.
same book?
He was dead in a week. God rest
Oh,
his
hey,
soul.
Michelle, there's a boss over here.
To your grandfather.
I
And his
was heading
contribution
towards
to
this
advancing the
quest.
knowledge of medicine.
Yeah, but there's a boss over here. Better loot.
I don't get anything from any
If
of
you've
that stuff
traveled
that
so
we're killing.
widely, tell me, in
Come
France,
over here where I am.
what wine do they appreciate the most? And I don't mean what wealthy nobility think, but
I
what
have
true
crap
connoisseurs
chasing
like
after me.
you and me appreciate.
Shit, I died.
Chardonnay, Bordeaux X Claret, Sauvignon Avignon.
Only level
Yeah,
6. If
Chardonnay.
that crap's
definitely.
killing you.
But that's the type of grape.
There's no way.
I mean,
this
the
feels
type
like I'm just
of
running around in
wine.
circles. This is
I
not
surely don't have to
taking
tell you
me
the grape
anywhere.
variety is only half the taste.
Well, it's
Oh, there it is.
it's hard to
That
come
way.
up with something
There's
off the
the
top of my
boss.
head, but I do enjoy this variety.
Ah, well, never mind. Let's carry on. Well then,
Yeah,
let's
geez.
move on to the next
Everything
one.
down here.
After
this,
all
the
that
stuff in
quality
here is
stuff,
killing me. I can't do
let's
it.
refresh
This
ourselves with
boss
something
is
simpler.
too hardcore.
Would you like a hippocras?
Certainly. The better ones will go straight to our heads. And I'll admit, I do like it from time to time.
Nothing to be ashamed of. It's not easy to make a good hippocras. Mine has an unusual
Kills me
ingredient
way
in
too
it.
quickly.
Let's see if you can tell what
I'm
it
gonna try to
is.
figure out where you're at.
I'm on my way to you.
Very nice. I'd say it's mint?
Precisely. It gives a nice freshness, wouldn't you say? And there's a garden full of it right behind the tavern. I don't know where to put it all.
But it's missing some kick.
Put
I reckon
mint in
your
a
cook
wine.
forgot to add something.
That sounds.
Missing pepper. I gotta Google this. I can't screw up again.
How do I throw something out of my inventory?
You have to click Y and then go down to delete. Well, at least I activated that shrine.
Have you found any ciphers? Have you found any ciphers? Ava said. Ah, more foolish Greylock.
Completed the quest.
Here we go. So it's missing ginger.
Picked
Ginger.
up another quest.
It's missing ginger.
But of course. The cook told me they didn't have any at the market. You have a refined tongue, good man. I'll give you that. After that hippocras, we should have something more high class. I've got a rare Hungarian
Where
wine
is
from
this one
Egger.
located? All the way back over there where we were.
Get on. This is no time
You
for
pick up the
weak
quest
wine.
from her?
My thoughts exactly.
I'm trying to get. Trying to delete something out of my
So
bag.
what do you think? Good, isn't it?
You go to inventory. You press Y.
All right, I figured it out. That's not doesn't work.
Very
for me.
good and very
okay.
red. Besides that, it has a sort of raised taste at the end of the tongue.
Raised taste?
My drinking skill's way too low
What
in
do you
this
mean?
game to be doing this quest.
It's hard to explain, but it really
I
is
thought this
very
was.
red.
I
As
just gave
anyone
myself
can see at first
prime.
glance. What will you tell me next? That the
I
sky
thought-
is blue?
And isn't it?
I thought it was a monster.
I drank this
It was
particular
not a
wine from
monster.
Egger
I have to
at
avoid
a
guard,
banquet held to
and I
celebrate
don't know
the
where
new
a
city council.
fencing area
Hungarian
is down here
government,
because there isn't one in
Hungarian
here.
wine,
So I haven't
and
found the major
Hungarian
city down here.
delicacies. I was so looking forward to enjoying some nice Hungarian sausages or pate, but I ended up leaving disappointed.
How so?
They started bringing out melons, apples, plums, and
I'll
all
be back,
sorts
Michelle.
of other
I've
fruit.
gotta
And
try and find
finally,
a place
they
to
served fish.
reduce my crime.
I don't
Reduce
eat
your
fish,
crime?
and fruit makes me burn.
Yeah, I killed
So I went
something
hungry
in town that I
at a
thought was a
feast.
monster. And it's a citizen because I'm in this apocalypse area library prison.
I'm sorry you're disappointed, but I think they chose the food well.
Really?
I have to refer to Galen and his wisdom. Fish and fruit are foods with a cold essence. For that reason, they should all be balanced out with a warm wine, which this exquisite Hungarian surely is, because it's sweet and strong.
Very well. The fish, I can understand. It lives in the water. But fruit ripens in the sun. Why is it considered cold?
Well, it's not so much about the sun. According to Galen, fruit is cold by nature because blood has never flowed through it.
Thanks for the explanation. I've heard these rules before, but nobody explained them as well as you just did. Oh, forget Galen. I'd still rather have a nice duck patty with my red.
But of course, the main thing is what suits your palate, Goodman.
Well, that's Hungary checked off the list. What's next?
How about something local?
This
I
looks like a
noticed there
pretty
were
big
vineyards
city.
in Kuttenberg.
But of course, we have vineyards and grapes from Burgundy that Emperor Charles himself had brought in. The local vintners grow some fine grapes, but they're still learning everything that comes after that. The local stuff gets diluted a lot.
Do they have a...
They flavor it with all sorts of shit.
I don't think they do.
Or leave it for vinegar.
Don't tell me you don't have a drop of anything local that would be worth trying.
Well, there's the monastery secret. A wine from the Sedlets Monastery. My cousin Jerome is the custodian of the monastery vineyard.
Ah. Why is it called secret?
Taste it, and you'll see.
Interesting. There's no trace of any flavor that shouldn't be there. Neither honey nor spices. Just the pure taste of wine. But there is something to it. Something I don't recognize.
That's it, good man.
Is that the
Go
secret?
to old
Exactly.
Vino
The monks
cistern.
add a secret ingredient to the wine.
A secret ingredient? How do you know that?
Like I said, my cousin Jerome is the custodian of the monastery vineyard, and I handle their supply. Sometimes I bring food for the workers, new barrels, tools and the like. And from time to time, I bring them a sealed crate which smells peculiar.
That didn't help me. There's nothing out here.
Jerome didn't want to tell me what's in it. But when I insisted, he told me it's some kind of incense.
Guess I'll just go do the
they
quest.
burn
Head
in
to
the
the
barrels.
quest marker, Michelle.
Really?
I'll meet you there.
I've never heard of such.
All right.
But like I said, the chest was sealed and the whole thing
Trying to find a
is
city so I can lower my
shrouded in
crime rate because I'm at
secrecy.
like
A
61.
real monastery secret. What should we drink next?
But that's enough tasting for today. After all, I've offered you everything worth trying, and now the wine is starting to go to my head. But you're welcome to stay in my tavern as long as you like. I have to say, I really enjoyed our chat. It's rare to meet someone who really understands wine.
I enjoyed your company a lot too.
There you are.
Nevertheless, I won't keep you, Goodman. And I'll bid you farewell.
Farewell, and if you decide to extend your stay in Kuttenberg, stop by for a drink again.
Definitely. God be with you.
Yay, I passed the wine tasting.
But did you pass the wine chastising?
I don't know. I don't think there was one.
Under the
I
bridge.
think drinking and unarmed melee combat are the only two things I'm pretty low at on my skills.
Dang, this place is really far away.
Yeah.
It's funny you actually level up your drinking in
Back
this
near
game.
back near the beginning where we were. You're off scope from it, Michelle.
Good day. What would you like?
I spoke to Havel.
And? How did it
Well,
go?
where's this taking
Good.
me? It's
I had to drink a bit of wine to
taking
get some
me
answers
there.
out of him, but
Are you on
I
fictitious
sacrificed myself for the
invoice?
cause.
And what
Fate's
did he say?
proxy.
It took a while, but in the end, he told me sometimes crates
Did
of
you
a
pick up
special
another
incense are
bunch of
brought to the
quests in
vineyard,
town?
and they apparently burn it in the barrels.
What?
Whoa, this boss
Incense?
is huge.
And he wasn't just yanking
I
your
would
pizzle
not try
or too
it.
drunk.
He may have
The
been drunk,
bosses out
but he
here
was
have
telling the
killed me.
truth. He doesn't know what incense it is, just that they get it delivered.
Right, and here's a small reward so you don't go around saying old Casper's ungrateful.
not say
But
don't
now
poke
I
the
need you
bear,
to
but
look
yet
into it
you
further.
poketh the
We
bear?
need to find out what this special incense is for. We'll have to take a look in the vineyard and take some of that incense.
We, meaning
Well, I
me,
thought I could
right?
kill him.
Of course
In all
I mean
honesty.
you. See how well we understand each other?
Misery loves company, as they say.
What do you want me to do?
I'll
Find
do it,
Selene,
but I want more
Iron,
coin.
and Chrome,
It's a
or
risky thing to do.
Meet Hazek?
What's more, it's the monastery's
Veritas?
vineyard. And I don't want to end up on the wrong side of the church.
All right. I'll give you more, but I want you to
I
know
just
you're
found
bleeding me
Hazek.
dry as is.
I'm the one likely to actually bleed. Now tell me where to look.
You said you
The
need to
vineyard
find
is pretty
Hazek?
big.
It's big, true. But there's a vineyard house right
He's
in the middle.
standing right where
The
I am.
custodian lives there, as well as the workers. And
Wait,
it's
I gotta
also
find
where
it.
all the supplies are stored. Besides,
If you check on your
there's
map, you'll be
also
able
a
to see where I
side
show
garden
up
where
at.
they grow new varieties of grapes. If you could manage to bring me a few seedlings, they could greatly help my own vineyard.
Where exactly is the vineyard?
A short way to the north of town. It's pretty large, you can't miss it.
How do I get in?
The simplest thing would be to get hired as a laborer. There'll be lots of work there now that it's summer.
Are you the blue thing?
What if they catch me?
You're the blue
You have
thing.
to be
I'm
careful. The vineyard is
the
closely
arrow.
guarded, especially
The
at
V.
night, and thieves are punished very severely. Don't get caught.
Or the crown. I'm the crown.
I'm on it
actually,
then.
because I'm party
Good luck,
leader.
and take care, Henry. By the way, what about the
I don't
business
see a
with the
crown.
Manlikas? Did you manage to get hold of the book by Bouchek?
Oh, there it is. Wow.
Yes.
Down there.
Miss Adletter is sweet. And she even gave me back your book. Here it is.
Ah, thanks very much. I'll try to sell it and pay off at least some of my debts. Take care, friend.
Well, now I get to be a crook. I'm a noble, now I'm going to get dressed up in my thieving clothes. I have to get hired as a like a vineyard worker now.
Do some thieving, do some stealing, do some killing. All right, Mr. Eyeball. Shoot at me. Oh, I can't attack it?
The delicious Kuttenberg wine from the best.
Where are you at? Oh, there you are.
Over here. Hazek, right here.
A fine day for some fine wares.
If I didn't commit that crime, I would have picked more quests up in town. You should have fictitious envoy, though.
Gather items for Hazek.
Vegetables, horseradish, delicious horseradish. Come and get quality goods. The finest way.
Welcome. I'll be right. What will it be?
Show me your way.
Alright, so I guess I gotta go up here and gather some stuff.
I gotta gather stuff for Hazek.
I don't know why he can't do it himself. He runs right alongside us.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what I'm gathering either. Oh, they dropped something. No, it's just scrap hide.
I was glad to be of help.
Oh, guess we're collecting pieces of paper. Hey, there's a lore. Oh,
To you, good sir.
do you see a blue glowing book right in front of me, Michelle?
Yeah.
Can you use it?
Yeah. I'll see.
Come and get some fresh.
All right.
Alright, now what do I need to gather? This noise in here is kind of bothering me.
Picked up the yellow. You picked up the yellow pages already, right?
I picked up something over here.
So I got one item. I picked up the yellow pages of Hazak. They were over there by the altar.
Yeah, I got that.
Now we
Well,
gotta
I'm gonna
find.
talk to him and see if he needs what else he needs.
Well, it's over here. Next item, it's right here.
You have a kind master.
All right, Michelle, his second item's over here where I am.
I already got credit for it, thanks.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you also got credit for it.
Go. Go.
I got the last one here.
Quick.
A large vineyard. Nothing like a stroll in the Bohemian paradise.
Now I need to go to the obscured forum. Bohemian Paradise?
Good to see you. Cheers.
He said,
I hope you have an uneventful
go
shift.
south. I see the marker.
Weird view.
Greetings.
Are you hiring?
Us? Always. But don't be fooled. It's hard work. Days spent
They
bent
really like
over in
this
the
shirt.
Pick a
sun.
quest up from
It's
outside.
not for everybody. But you'll get a few groschen, something to eat,
Michelle, did you pick
and
the
a
quest
place
up
to lay
before
your
you went
head.
through the door?
That sounds good.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
Search for Void Prowler.
For now, go and speak to the custodian, Jerome.
Yep.
He'll tell you
Well,
what to
there's
do.
another one.
Any
The
questions?
assassin outside. I
Yeah,
think
I
gave
already
us one.
talked to her.
I'll be going then.
All right, run along.
Mom.
Jerome will be waiting near the
What,
winery. And remember, wine is liquid gold. So we keep everything well guarded.
Don't worry. I don't steal.
I have to say that because we do get light things. And now you know everything. Off you go to work.
Mom.
Take care.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way we should be able to fix its wings.
That says fly.
Fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee flies anyway because bees don't care about what humans think is possible. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Oh, black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little. Berry breakfast is ready. Coming. Hang on a second. Hello, Barry. Adam, Barry, can you believe this is happening? I can't. I'll pick you up. Looking sharp. Use stairs. Your father... Good money.
How are you
for
doing
those.
here?
Paid
The
good money
life
for those.
of a
Sorry, I'm excited
winemaker
you're
is
the
similar to
graduate.
the life of the vine
We're
itself.
very proud of you, son.
It seems
Perfect
showered
report
with
card. All
sunshine,
bees.
but it isn't
Very
possible
proud.
without
Ma, got a
tenacity
thing
and
going
resilience.
Here. You got
Here in
lint
the
in your
vineyard, we
fuzz.
wake up
Ow,
and
that's
go to
me.
sleep with a single thought.
Who wrote that?
How to bring
The
to life a
bee
divine
movie
miracle,
script.
the nectar of wine. For it
silly.
truly is A miracle.
love you.
A truly fine wine can enchant
Did you pick
kings
that
and
syrup
priests
in there?
alike. And if we can create such a wine, then our time in this world has not been
Watch
in
for the
vain.
darkeries, they hide in the dark. Not
What does your job
correct.
entail? The administration of the monastery
Finder's fire.
vineyard consists mainly of thorough
Inventories.
organization. I allot the jobs to the workers
Have you
and
not
make sure
increased your
nobody
bag size?
neglects anything.
I don't know
But
how.
it's not just about
There's
people.
a bag trader in some
I
of the
have to
towns.
take care of the
You can
vines
increase it once a
themselves and
day.
oversee their health and quality every day. True,
I
the
just found out
Sedlets
about it. You can
Monastery
also
has
apparently
many
increase other
vineyards,
things once a day.
but this is one of its crown jewels.
Why are they killing me?
I'm supposed to report to you.
I don't know where you are.
I'm new here. Excellent. Another young shoot ready to sprout and produce the delicious fruits of labor. What? Oh, nothing, lad. I'm just admiring your youth
me,
and the
Rhonda.
joyful energy
Help
you
me,
surely
Rhonda.
bring with you.
Get it out of my mind.
But that's not why you're here. I was sent to ask what you want me to do. You'll start
Am I
today.
doing this all by myself?
Because why wait? There are a
did
few
you
hours
walk
left before
past
the
me?
velvet blanket of night covers our vineyard.
What the
Of course.
heck?
I'll get to work then. Excellent. What enthusiasm. What vigor. As our youngest laborer, you will be in charge of the eternal battle against the weeds that choke our beautiful plants. As soon as you spot one, imagine you're King David and uproot that evil from our land forever, just as he uprooted the Philistines from Israel.
If you hand me a slingshot, I can take on Goliath.
We hand out slingshots in autumn when we have trouble with starlings. Apart from that, you'll sometimes see a sack at the end of a row. In it are clippings and bad plants which you will take to the dung heap behind the winery here, where their earthly existence ends in the process known as decay.
All right.
I gotta go to
That doesn't sound too complicated.
and delete
Weeding
something.
and organising a funeral for some plants.
To tell the truth, lad, work in the vineyard isn't complicated, but it is hard. I therefore suggest you don the vintner's crown, a straw hat. Do you have any other questions?
Where can I lay my head?
I shall take you there right away. I have to show you where to take the sacks in any case.
What's in this building here?
This is the winery, lad. It's the heart of the vineyard. Of course, the grapes must ripen in the vineyard and are harvested there. But here in the winery they are sorted, pressed, and poured into barrels. As soon as we put the wine in barrels, it travels to the cool and dark monastery cellars, where it ages.
Forgive me, but why do you talk so strangely?
Truth be told, you're not the first to ask such a question. But the answer is simple. Our time on this earth is too short and precious to leave behind something ordinary.
guessing
And I'm
it's over
quite
here,
adept
Michelle.
at speaking, unlike other human activities. So why not at least leave behind a pleasing impression?
I wonder what I'll leave behind.
I don't, whether it's a plain cloth or an ornate tapestry.
Forgive me, but
truth, our time, and I'm quite.
I wonder what I'll leave.
I don't, whether it's a.
That's him. Derp.
I'll get to it then.
Michelle over here.
What's this?
Come on.
Here it is. The final resting place of weeds from our vineyard, and a vast haven for flies, the dung heap. This is where you shall bring the sacks. And moreover, after a hard day's toil, you can lay your head down in that hut over there.
questions?
I still don't actually know what I'm supposed to do.
If the tasks of a vineyard
Oh, we gotta
laborer
talk
are
to
beyond
him.
your comprehension, you are either blessed by the Lord or a simpleton. I repeat, pull up weeds and take
We gotta
any
take him
sacks you
somewhere or something?
find to the dung heap here. Now, get to work. The vineyard is large and there's plenty of work.
I gotta pick weeds.
There we go. Just had to finish the dialogue. All right.
It won't let me actually pick weeds, though. Guess this will count as weeds, huh?
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
What? That's my bedroom, bro.
Excuse me. God be with you. God be with you.
May God give you health, sir. Careful.
Found a sack of weeds.
I'm confused. Supposed to talk to him again? No. What do we do
Both.
now?
This guy told me I needed to pick weeds, but instead I'm just picking up bags. Pretty vineyards.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Open up my inventory again.
What?
I have to delete shit.
Collect my wage.
Ah, I did the best I could. Lad, just because I speak kindly doesn't make me a fool.
But I was working.
That's not what work looks like.
Locate the
You've
missing
disappointed
secret.
me.
It's this
You're not
way.
a young shoot, but a stubborn weed that's blighting my vineyard.
Just fall off.
No, I just jumped up.
Go and collect your wage.
Master Custodian.
Aha!
You did, but...
Be that as it... I'm sure you're still a young That we shall part ways, but with no ill will. I've grown convinced you are destined for greater and more nobler deeds than...
I can't
Trying to get
exactly
back
fill
up,
my
Michelle?
stomach with noble deeds.
No.
Money isn't everything, lad. And there's nothing wrong with an ascetic life. You'll see something will come up in time. God be with you.
Well, all right.
God be with you. What? You've no business here.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
Well, looks like we gotta fight some monsters up here.
I bought a lovely U-bow the other day for a great price.
What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What a waste of money.
Didn't you hear that the king himself announced that...
You're not permitted to be here. Give up!
Oh, you pooch.
Enough! We'll do this the hard way then.
But no, they're attacking me. I got fired and they're attacking me.
Punishment by the blade! My favorite!
Oh,
It's a
wow.
wonder you're still standing.
I'm a very bad weed picker. I got fired and attacked to death.
You might be a bad weed picker, but you definitely are a good hash picker. Ossifer.
All right, we're gonna try this again. I got fired on my first day.
My respects.
It wasn't me, Ossifer. I would do it.
Good doggy.
I'm just hanging
I was just trying to like wait time until it was night so I could go steal the stuff I needed to steal for this quest. But I only carried 2 bags, and he said I was horrible.
Here it is. The final resting place of weeds from our vineyard, and a vast haven for flies. The dung heap. This is where you shall bring the sacks. And moreover, after a hard day's toil, you can lay your head down in that hut over there. Questions? Here it is. The final resting place of weeds.
I'll try this again. I don't know how many bags there is. At least he was a nice guy when he fired me. He said I was destined for greater things, but the guards still tried to kill me, or they were killing me.
I swear I already did this.
Oh well.
Where has it go?
I think we completed it. No, we do have to talk to him. He's over here.
No, you hold on to it. That thing has caused me enough trouble. Really On the way back, he had the right food to the end. Madam Wim wants me to deposit that secret at the intake box. We'll purchase her in room of Mora.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Go back to the
All right, so we have to return to the intake room now and drop off this thing.
All right.
Better be a good one.
Guy wasn't very clear though. He didn't say I was going to be carrying just bags. He said I was going to be picking weeds.
Meet me outside, Mario.
Did the quest complete for you, Michelle?
Yeah, I I'm learning my things.
God be with you. Keep the
Shut up,
peace,
guard.
and we'll stay friends.
Tried to kill me. Now he's trying to be nice to me in a different world timeline. Tempted to change my gear and go murder all the guys.
Ready to get out of here, Michelle?
Yeah, I'm about ready to go to bed. I gotta get up in like probably 2 hours to get my kids on the bus.
I was actually gonna say I want to go to sleep too. I really beat from yesterday.
You need to take your bus home.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Thanks for playing.
See you guys later, I
Always
guess.
fun. I
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, I'll be, like I said, I'm staying up all night. I just woke up. I ain't got nothing to do till a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Good luck with that. I hope everything
I'm
goes
fine.
well.
It's just a new neurologist because, like, the last two are not there anymore. I don't know if they like get jobs with their Google $90 like certificate career things and then get fired because they don't know anything. That seems to be the pattern in America with doctors.
The turnover is so high on certain doctors.
I had a gastroenterologist didn't know what a sphincter of Oddi was. And I never went back again. Anybody, the only doctor that should even know what a sphincter rodi is a gastroenterologist. It's a tube that goes from your gallbladder to your liver to your gallbladder. And he didn't know. I like my jaw just dropped. I'm like, really? I could have asked 1 million people in the world. No one would know what the sphincter rodi is, but the one person that should know doesn't.
That's not a good sign.
It's kind of a weird name too, isn't it? Sphincter rodi.
All right, well, I gotta unhook and move the bus, so I will see you
All right,
guys
buddy.
later. Have a good night.
That's nice now.
Things for Casper. Trying to save my game and go into stealing mode. Let's do it, I think.
Sorry about that. I accidentally shut my computer down faster than I thought it was going to go down. I just went ahead and set my phone up so that I could come into Discord and let's see if I can put this on my.
This crate smells like sulfur. This could be it.
Oh, it's not hard right here. Mama, you want to see how much I put in here and strip so far? Mom, look. Say something, Matt. Something. Come on, stop.
I'll be a whiner, you know.
There we go.
Someone used to say I can't Donald Trump.
Where's that thing that was used to hold this door?
God grant you health.
Where's the carbon monoxide monitor at? I had it on the shelf where it's low. Alright. Now, put this under the door. Help keep carbon monoxide out of here. I really don't think we need that space heater on tonight.
Pretty warm here.
No.
I don't even have the heat on right now.
I don't know why no mice are going in that mousetrap bucket. Maybe I ought to sit it outside and catch the mice from outside in.
I'm
There.
sorry.
Well, maybe you did get sunburned. I feel like I'm gonna lay down right next to a Sterling right here on this bed, sideways, on a queen bed. There's a lot of crumbs on this one. I love lemongrass. You don't want to use lemongrass as bug spray when I'm a beekeeper, because bees think, yes, lemongrass smells like a queen bee pheromone. Don't wear lemongrass perfume when you're out hiking and stuff.
Greetings to you.
Yeah. Well, okay, Michael's an idiot. Tomorrow, alright, he's a douchebag. It's not gonna make you a better person for saying negative things. I think it's so cool that Walmart let you have the littlest pet shop thing.
Littlest pet shop?
Yeah. So, my kids collect those little Hasbro or Mattel or whatever. Littlest pet shop. And it's one of those toys that the display has one of them in it. You know? Like they put one of it in the display for you to have an idea of what's inside. And no, I saw online somewhere that some stores, if you ask them, like if you're buying the last one or if you buy all the rest of them, they'll let you have the display. It's just gonna get thrown out anyway.
Nice.
And they told her she could have it. Do all new shipments of those come with a new display, Noel? Oh, maybe we can wait and then retain the water. I think they're supposed to be. Here I am. Celebrate that. Maybe some chickens. I can't afford $8 a dozen for eggs.
$8? $8. I want to have chickens here, honestly. Sell the eggs. My grandma had them when I was a kid.
I'm just trying to figure out what kind of coop
Because
to
they had a
do.
farm. Yeah, they had cows and chickens and did corn and beans.
Looking at her since what? You didn't say goodnight to the feeling shoes. Oh, goodnight to the feeling. Good. Mom didn't say goodnight to the feeling
Left.
shoes either.
Work in the vineyard.
Yeah.
Please don't eat all those Doritos.
Finish working in the vineyard.
Yeah, Mom said goodnight to the feeling.
The stealing wiener.
What references do it says things little and Mom.
What?
We're gonna see on the shoe.
So here is the first wave display case. Yep, and then the second this creates you can either have a hamster or a dog in it.
That's a cat.
I have more questions.
Ask away.
I do enough bags. I think I did enough bags to not get fired. I don't see any more anywhere.
I don't know when. I was right, it's a dog. Seems to have a dog. Seems to have a whole bunch of more cats.
Blessings to you.
And then series 3 has a dog. I want to find the showcase of series 2 and the first one. Because I have this series. And apparently Wave 4 is gonna have a gold.
God grant you health.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains.
I need to plough too, you know. What if you lend me the bullock on the Lord? You're not allowed here!
Now on Sunday, are you?
No, and nor should you.
I'm pretty sure this is the yeah, you have that though. And Mom, I have that too. Nice. And Mom, look. Here is the dog. Here's the Shizu I have now.
Good boy.
Excuse me. When I was a kid.
Finally beat it.
It is a Shizu.
I can't.
And look, someone took the pet out of the display case.
He went all the way up there.
How much does a display case sell for?
I don't know. Probably when the next. Probably when Gen 8 comes up, we'll sell for a decent amount.
I'm sorry.
Get lost in the dark.
And he's always threatening to leave
everything
everything
to
to
the
the
church
church if I don't go and see him.
At one point, there was
old
an
folks start
LPS
getting
game.
soft in the head. Let me tell you. I'd rather die poor but young than to go through that.
God bless you, sir.
I'm back, and I've got the mysterious monastery incense. It looks like wood chips soaked in sulfur. It stinks a bit.
They were smoking barrels with this. Sulfur is the stink of hell, and this is a monastery vineyard.
Maybe there's another
Wood
reason.
chips soaked in sulfur.
The miners in Skalitz used to say where there's sulfur, it's easier to breathe. Healthier air.
But it stinks to high hell.
So do many noble delicacies, and they're still delicious.
I suppose you're right.
Well.
I'll give it a try. I hope it doesn't make my wine reek. Here's your reward. I added a bit more, as we agreed.
I almost forgot. I have the seedlings.
I'm curious what they'll grow into. You've made me doubly happy, Henry.
52
So
monies.
here's a little something on
Look,
top
Mom.
for you.
You told me to
Take
keep
care,
looking
friend.
out. That one's new in package.
You still snuggle your mommy,
I
Noelle?
know.
No.
I snuggle my Rowie still.
You rarely even gives me one.
I give you hugs all the time. You push me away.
Well, you don't smell the same as you did when you were little.
Well, deal with it. That's a you problem. Who was you on the phone with?
Uncle Matt.
Oh.
I just talked to you, Noelle. You hear me?
I love you.
Don't you hear him? He sounds a lot.
I know too many
I know,
Matts.
right?
Doesn't he sound a lot like
So many
Fawn?
Matt.
Yeah.
Since my name is in real life, that's what I need to do.
I feel quite hungry.
So, Mom, you told me to keep looking out for this Orca vintage LPS, and guess what I found? The vintage Orca LPS
Hungry.
that you told me to keep looking out for. Except this is $52 plus $4.84 shipping.
Price is done now.
Condition new. Even though I hate SeaWorld.
I headed back to Casper to give him the foul-smelling secret. He was confused as I was, but in the end he had no choice but to give the secret ingredient a chance. He gave me a reward and told me to drop by someday and taste the fruits of his work. For that really long, horrible quest, that like drink he makes better give me like a 5 strength buff or something. That was a horribly long quest.
Mom, you know that one movie I was talking about? What in the name of you? Well, I mean, what?
What does that mutt want over
That was a 1 hour and 29 minutes. I'm gonna restart the stream now.
Look at this whale. That's only $6. Mom, look at this whale. Look at the whale.